Can't wait to show you what's happening on Tim 77. Great stuff. We're super excited about it. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Freese Garage. Today's episode, we are going to be talking about moving and getting our property ready for that to happen. So you might be wondering what's going on, what's happening with Freese Garage. We are still working on projects. Tim and I are still got the 66. We still got the 77 that we're building trucks we're trying to get done. Eventually we're going to get back onto the 68 and get that, show you that all done and at least running. We got to replace the clutch in it. It got burnt up. Something happened in that. Anyway, we got to still get back into that, get some more work done on there. We've got a trailer fixed. We've got all kinds of pieces, things that are happening for us. But in the process of that, we got an opportunity for a piece of land and some property for us that gives us just a better location for where we want to work and more space. And the shop is a little challenging. Currently, the one we have right now is really great. The one we're moving into, it's going to be a little challenging. We'll show you as we get into that kind of the challenges that we're going to face trying to build cars in this particular shop, and I'll show you that later. But one of the big challenges that we have is we have a small boneyard, and as you can see out here, we've got vehicles, tractors, truck parts, friends trucks, friends trailers. We've got stuff everywhere. We've got pieces to move. We got a small scrap pile over here. We've got all kinds of stuff. My son, who loves to do woodworking stuff, we got some of his wood. We've got spare parts, all kinds of stuff. Well, when you have to move, you got to get all that stuff cleaned up, organized, make it so it's movable, including the shop, which we have been setting up to work in, not planning on moving. So we got lots of tools in there and tooling and everything that we got to break down and do. So that's going to be part of the next couple of weeks of our lives, is preparing for that, getting stuff organized and trying to get moved, all the while still trying to work on our projects and keep all of that going. So we'll do our best to keep vehicles coming at you, and then when we're running into that, because we're so busy moving, we'll show you a little bit of that process along the way as well. All right, so I'm on to cleaning up in the shop. We've been doing all kinds of different stuff today, but part of what I'm doing is Tim came over and helped me. We got the brake pedal assembly put in, master cylinder put back in, steering is in on this truck. And so now I'm just going to pull off some tools and get it ready and start clearing the path in front of us. We're going to roll this thing out so it's close to the outside where I can get a hold of a tractor and a couple of straps, and we're going to start start throwing the bed back on here, front fenders, clip, all that stuff, start bolting all this stuff back on. So that it's ready to travel on the trailer here in a couple of weeks. All right, guys, it's Sunday. We are under contract in our house. Very excited about all the happenings that are there. So we are officially moving and in the process of doing that. As you can see, I've thrown all my old fenders back onto the old truck. Looks different having the green cab on there. Grandpa and Tim are grabbing the hood. We're gonna drop that on, pull this thing outside, put the bed on it, and then I will be in a spot where I can start loading up all the parts for it and getting it ready to haul up to the new property. So that's what we're doing today, and maybe a few other parts that we're gonna drag around and put on rigs. So we'll show you as much as we can. All right, on today's episode, you are gonna see a lot of absolute disastrous mess because we are in the process of moving. Hooray! Just look around. Oh, wait, Tim's still working on his truck.
Go figure.
It's important though, because we got to get this thing ready to move, or we're gonna have a heck of a time getting moved. So, what are you working on today?
Well, I got to take all this stuff out. I built this, got the radiator and the intercooler supported. I got to finish it, but it'll do for moving it. So I can hook up the tranny coolers so they don't leak, and then I'm gonna try and see if I can't get a wiring harness in it and start it. We'll see. I don't know how successful that's gonna be. It's gonna look really bad. It just is, because it's not. I'm just trying to get it going.
It looks great. It looks great.
Does it?
Amazing.
No, it doesn't.
The wiring harness will be laying out everywhere.
It looks too tall.
Oh, Yeah, Tim has our topside creeper maxed out, and it doesn't go over his core support.
Yep.
So we're gonna have to custom build one, I guess, for ourselves. All right, well, we'll do our best to keep cameras rolling. We're gonna be packing, we're gonna be moving, we got lots happening, and you're gonna get to see as much of the mess as we can video and take you along for. All right, guys, big day in the shop. It's pouring down rain outside, so it's been one of those cold, wet days that we're really glad to be inside. You can see we got a bunch of cleaning. We got packing done on the backside. Chevelle's it's ready to actually move, packed up. We got Tim's truck rolling out. We got tools put together, all kinds of stuff happening. We are this close to being ready to move. Hopefully by next weekend, we'll actually start getting stuff moved out of the house and moved out of off of this property into the new house. So that's the plan. Please like, subscribe, follow us, continue to follow. We're going to be doing more and more projects. Can't wait to show you what's happening on Tim 77. Great stuff. We're super excited about it. We'll check in with you next week.